तो दोस्तों आज मैं अपने न्यू वीडियो के साथ जो कि है चैप्टर 2 व्हाट इज़ डेमोक्रेसी एंड वाई डेमोक्रेसी। सबसे पहले चैनल को लाइक सब्सक्राइब करिए। तो आज हम देखते हैं कहाँ हैं। तो पहला क्वेश्चन है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। इट इज़ अ सेट ऑफ रिटर्न रूल्स दैट वाज एक्सेप्टेड बाय ऑल द पीपल टुगेदर इन अ कंट्री। मिलिट्री रूल। इट इज़ अ रूल इन विच ऑल पावर आर गिवन एंड डिसीजन टेकन इन द हैंड ऑफ मिलिट्री। थर्ड डेमोक्रेसी, a system in which government is elected by the people. For dictatorship, a form of government in which one person possesses absolute power without affecting constitutional limitation. Tick the correct. Direct democracy exists in the following countries: Switzerland. In Iraq, the real power is held by the USA. And then, who must have final decision making in democracy? Elected representative. Which of the following is not a feature of democracy? Rule of official. Elections are very important in these systems. Democracy. And then next page. Which was the president of USA said this was democracy, the rule of people for the people and by the people. Answer: Abraham Lincoln. Democracy comes from Greek word democracy. Name one country which is not a true democratic country. Myanmar. Which of the following country where women are not allowed to take elections? Saudi Arab. Name one country which is no democracy. Mexico. And then sixth question. Which characteristics is not true for a democracy? Reference to particular religion. In which country the minorities are not proper respect? Pakistan. Give to democratic characteristic. Free and fair election, rulers elected by people. And then answer the following questions in brief. So you see, how can you say that every government has holds an election in not a democracy? Give an example to point. It may be possible that our election representatives have no power in their hand, or it is not. It is possible that elections are not free and fair, like in Pakistan, China. Elections are held but not fully democratic. Second question: in which way is the right to vote denied in the Saudi Arabia and Fiji? In Saudi Arabia, women do not have the right to vote. In Fiji, the electoral system is such that the vote of an indigenous Fiji is more than the value of Indian Fiji. In both the countries, the right of vote is denied as there is no political equality. You see, I zoom it. And then next page. Question is describe democracy is based on the constitution and discuss and explain. So zoom it. Democracy is the people by which the is the people by the people and for the people. It takes the opinion and suggestion of every citizen of the country in the form, and the people get a chance to choose their leaders. Every new rule is made with the help of people decision and political members. Thus, democracy is based on the consultation and discussion. Is it possible for any country to become a democratic? Perfect democracy gives reasons. No, a country is not perfect democracy, as every democracy has to realize ideals of democratic decision making. This cannot be achieved only for all. This it requires a constant effort to save and strengthen democratic forms of decision making. Fifth, answer the following questions. Is China is a democratic country or not? Give two arguments in the favor of your answer. China is not a democratic country because the elections are held every 5 years, but the party was in always same Chinese Communist Party. Second, only those parties who are the members of the Chinese Communist Party are allowed to take part in the election, but the government is always formed by the Communist Party. And then the second question, describe four features of democracy as a form of government. First, rulers are elected by the people. Democracy enhances the dignity of citizen. Democracy allows to correct results mistake. In democracy, there is a free and fair election. And the next page. Democracy is sometimes defined as the form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. Critically examine this definition in democracy. It is simply means that the democracy obeys all rules and constitution. The rulers are elected by the people above age 18. In each person vote is considered to be equal. In democracy, power of government are by law and which is sharply limited. Second, fill in the blanks. Elections are important in democratic country. Democratic exists in Switzerland. In Saudi Arabia, women have no right to vote. Democracy is the best form of government. Elected representative have final decision making in the democracy. And then match the following. First, Fiji, more weightage of indigenous voters. Second, India, largest democracy in the world. Third, Zimbabwe, schools teachers are forced to influence parents to vote in certain political parties. Saudi Arabia, fourth Saudi Arabia, and the fourth answer is women do not have the right to vote. Fifth, Mexico, law that limits the right of the citizens to criticize. Sixth, China, The country's parliament, National People Congress, has nearly 3,000 elected members. And in 7th, Pakistan, military rulers that have got 5-year extension as a president through referendum. And the next page is the picture. You can see I zoom it. 8th question. At the time of election, the political parties in this spend a lot of money to win election. The cartoon suggests that we establish democracy with the help of money power. Yes, it is also applied to the Indian democracy, as it in India many of the political leaders spend much of the money in election. Second, this cartoon is from in the Brazil, a country that has long experience to dictatorship. In dictatorship there is no hidden sides, because the dictator really wants to work for the betterment of the people. He does not to have a hidden side. No, it is not applied on Indian democracy. You can see I zoom it. You see, and like, subscribe my channel, subscribe, like and subscribe. So you see this picture also, there was a person and inside him a skeleton. And you see, what is this? This is at the time of election, the political parties spend a lot of money to win elections. The cartoon suggest and like, subscribe my channel.